Bump, 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 bump. That's all I need is a little intro. Bump, bump, bump. Welcome everybody in. It's your host, DM Livingston. Wake Up Waterbury over here on YouTube for Thursday, August the 13th, 2026. Today's weather is going to be gorgeous, just like yesterday, just like I told you. Get out there and enjoy it. And today's vibe, we are feeling blessed. And we just saw this somewhere. If you're tired because of an answered prayer, well, there's no better blessing than that. So hopefully you're tired in the best kind of way possible, because that's a good thing. And another good thing is we have today's top stories. Top story number one. Remember a little while ago, not that long ago, because it was just last month, a few buildings burnt nearly to the ground. We still need to know what happened. For those that are like, hey, DM, what happened? The South Main Street fire that took place, rumor has it, from very early on, and if you head over to the waterburytimes.com, it's actually in the original article. Social media had said, and eyewitness accounts had said, a woman set the building on fire. We have not heard any official reports or denials of those reports. It's almost as if they want to act as if no one has ever reported that. That's ironic because several people are reporting that this was an arson. So today, we're going to be walking down to where the fire officials congregate at and see, can we get a handle on what happened over there on South Main Street. Most importantly, though, we would like to know what is the proper procedure when it comes to letting us know what happened. We still want to know what was the cause of fire on the Welton Street fire. What is the cause of these fires? Who is responsible for determining those causes? Who is responsible for disseminating that information to the public so we can be aware of public safety issues? Is this an arsonist? Is this electrical problems? Is this just do we need to have more initiatives for don't fall asleep with a cigarette? So we need to understand what is causing all the fires here in the city of Waterbury. That brings us to our number two story. Back to school is here. My most favorite time of year. I can't explain it. Something about football season, school buses going by, the leaves changing color. I like summer, but I sure love autumn. And it starts on August 25th in summertime. Nonetheless, just remember, friendly reminder here from the Waterbury Times, by no means there are no children here being raised. So what do I know? I would just give some free friendly advice. It's going to be hard to go from going to sleep at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, to getting back to bedtime at 9 o'clock. Don't cold turkey the kids. Reel them back a little bit at a time, 15 minutes. Because if you think you're going to go from 1 a.m. to 9 p.m., that's not going to happen either. So just reel them back. And those screen times. Hey, listen, right after this show, I'm going to play a video game. So I love me a good video game. But let's start to also realize that in the middle of the day, they'll be at school. So you don't want them going through video game withdrawals like I'm going through right now because I have to work. Listen, and the last thing on the school, I want a little bit more school pride. Listen, it doesn't have to stop at high school. I'm a North End Ram middle school. I am also a Tinker Roadrunner. Now, they're not the Roadrunners anymore. I don't know what their mascot is. But shout out to the Tinker Roadrunners. 80s in the house. 80s baby. And in troubling news, our third story. Tough segue. Philip Hughes, former Waterbury public school teacher, Kennedy, who was arrested for inappropriate communication, texting with one of his students. He was arrested very quietly, might I add. Not too long after, he was arrested yet again. Not that he was arrested, went back to work, did it again. No, just once one person said something, me too, someone else said something. So what's happening now? It's meandering through the courts at the pace of molasses. But the real question is, what is going to happen to stop these type of things from happening? Which brings us to our big conversation. Our big conversation is, what is the baseline for homeschooling? And you may say, DM, how did we get to homeschooling? Last night, we were honored invited guests to be a panelist for candidate for Attorney General John Bolton. He's going around the state of Connecticut, getting on the ground. I won't say boots on the ground. I hate that. But he's on the ground level, engaging with the residents and the cities, his constituents, to see what's going on. And it came up homeschooling oversight, public school, the issues, the things that are taking place. Our question is this, big conversation time. Should there be requirements in order for someone to homeschool? Or can parents just have the right to say, no, August 25th, Johnny and Susan is staying home. We'll take it from here, Waterbury Public Schools. Because I think herein lies a very dangerous question. Who deems who is qualified to educate? If I had known this, that my mother could have just kept me home and taught me, I'd be a world-renowned seamstress right now. If we knew about homeschooling back in the 80s. So today's big conversation is, should there be requirements for homeschooling? Or can just parents have the right to keep their child home and teach them and treat them however which way they want? In the Waterbury life, listen, Board of Aldermen, they're back at it. Had a meeting. Summertime, they go every other. We'll explain it one day. But what we're going to introduce, once they get back going every 2 weeks on that Monday, we're going to get 5 things that you missed at your Board of Aldermen meeting. We're going to add that to the morning show. Hey, listen, this is going to grow bigger and better. I love that you guys check in here every single morning. And I will be here every single morning. I'll try my best. You guys be safe. I'm going to do what I do. You guys do what you do. And as always, I know you know. Peace, peace.